It's so funny. It's almost like we live two different lives. We live this
there's no doubt.
life like in the NFL, or now we live this life on the road with Thursday Night Football, and so much fun and so many great stories. And we get to include our families in some of those every now and again. The worlds collide. But I also love coming off like the high of Thursday Night Football and a great game in Green Bay and Detroit, or even, the week before when it was Pittsburgh and Cleveland. And then you return home to normal life. And it's so great because the worlds are so different. But I know you had an awesome story you wanted to tell me about when you got home, and just kind of, it hits you right away, the reality of, okay, I'm no longer living this lavish NFL life. I am back at home being dad.
Yeah, you go on the road, and that's one of the reasons I want to bring the kids. I want them to see what it is, and Drew realized it quickly. We're in Detroit. We're in a hotel. It's cold as crap. There's a lot of sitting around and waiting. He's like, man, this is kind of boring. I'm like, yeah, buddy, it's different. And then you get to the game, and it's amazing, and you see everybody, and it's this epic moment, but you're away from what you're used to. And you have 7 kids. I have 4. I got 3 dogs. My wife invites the whole entire community over to the house all the time. So I've never been in my house with less than 85 people in it. So it's just, listen, it's like I go from quiet sitting in a hotel room to going to a football game to on a plane. I think we're at 120 hours now, Fitz. I did the math the other day. We've been, it's a lot of alone time. And then you get home and it's just chaos and everything's going crazy. Well, I got home Saturday. I had gone from Detroit to Atlanta for the SEC game. I was a SEC legend of the SEC championship this week. It was a really cool honor.
That boy, Whit. That boy.
Yeah. So I flew to Atlanta from Detroit, fly home from Atlanta to LA on Saturday. I walk in the house and my daughter, Sarah, is waiting on me. She jumps out of the couch. She comes up, gives me this huge hug. She's 13. She's got a twin brother who's 13, Drew, who was with us. And she's like, Dad, my brothers and their buddies are so annoying. And I'm like, what are they? What's going on, honey? I just got home. What happened? What did Michael and his buddies do now? Dad, they rubbed my microphones. They went up in my voice room where I record, and they took my microphones and they rubbed them on their ball sacks. And I'm like, oh my God.
What are we doing, boys?
I'm home. And I'm like, all right. And the next thing I know, I hear Melissa Whitworth, baby, the Southern Belle herself. Boys, get your asses down here.
Okay, pause real fast. So when things like this happen, it's Melissa that's laying the hammer down. Is that usually the case? Okay,
listen,
okay. You just sit back and observe.
Remember, I'm the ice cream guy. Okay, I am only here for when everyone needs ice cream and they're sad.
Love it.
All right, that's it.
Okay, so Wrath of Melissa.
Woo. Wrath of Melissa. Boys, get your asses down here. They come running down the stairs. Michael and all his buddies. She's getting their makeup done because we were going to a Christmas party. And literally, they all circle around her in her chair, and she's doing her makeup, and she's like, all right, listen to me. Did y'all really rub your balls on Sarah's microphones? I mean, what are we doing? And Michael and his little buddy are like, wait, not like our balls? And she's like, yes, did you put your balls on Sarah's microphones? No, Mom. Like, we had our clothes on. It was just outside the shorts. We just rubbed outside the shorts. Sarah's standing there, not even a blink of an eye. Melissa turns, Sarah, stop being so sensitive. It was just outside the shorts on their ball
Sarah
sacks.
Got in trouble?
What? And I'm like,
poor girl.
I'm home. I mean, if this isn't being home, this is home right here. This is Sarah. Stop being so soft. It was on their shorts. It wasn't on their actual ball sacks. I mean, come on, get with it, Sarah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Epic,
that's parenting 101 right there.
And if you just write that down in your notebook, if you need one, okay, just write it down.
Okay, so Sarah's not going to grow up soft then. She's going to learn how to deal with situations.
Outside the shorts. I mean, come on.
I'm coming after Drew and Michael next time I see him. That is not okay for either of them. I'll just do it not in front of Melissa because I don't want to get in trouble by her either.
Exactly. That's my goal.
I had one too. So we did a little staycation. We had some soccer tournaments in Scottsdale, and there's this hotel, the Princess, that does a great it almost looks like your backyard in terms of the amount of Christmas trees and lights and different things that they do, fun rides for the kids and stuff. I actually thought I was in your backyard at one point, but the hot cocoa and the s'mores and all of that. And so, we're 2 days, but really we've got 9 soccer games. So we're, an hour or 2 hours at a time. We're trying to squeeze everything in at this hotel, trying to get our money's worth. And there's some ice skating. And so Sunday morning, We have soccer games Sunday night. We have a 45-minute window before we had to go to my son's state championship game for football. And my 5-year-old is not eating his dinner. And I can be the ice cream guy, but I can also lay the hammer down a little bit, especially something silly like this. He hasn't eaten any of his chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. He's had like a piece of fruit. I said, Jake, we're not leaving until you eat that chicken tender. So he gets halfway done. We're walking to the ice skating rink. Dad, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not hungry. So Jake, eat the damn chicken tender or you will not get on the ice. So he finishes the chicken tender. And the second he finishes the chicken tender,
Jake, you got it, baby.
He throws up all over the sidewalk.
Oh, no.
And then I said, Jake, are you okay? And then he looks at me and I throw him into the rocks and then he pukes all over the rocks and wipes his mouth off. And Jake, are you feeling sick? Are you feeling sick, bud? No, I'm doing okay, Daddy. I'm doing okay. So then we got those ice skates on and we went over to the ice. I mean, we paid $30 to get on the ice.
You're still skating, damn it.
Thank God he didn't vomit on the ice. But just one of those moments where you're like, gosh, he seems a little bit off, but we're going to have him eat his damn food. He was off for a reason. His stomach was bothering him. He throws it all up. Father of the year. I got other parents looking at me. I actually said that there was a couple walking by with 2 young kids. It was like a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. They were definitely judging me. And
there's no doubt.
Yeah, I was like, look, this is my 7th kid. I think we're going to be okay. All right. I've gone through the paces. He threw up. He's going to be fine. He's putting his skates on. We paid $30. He's getting on the ice.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you know how it is. You're going to get judged out in public parenting. It's going to happen. I mean, Melissa does not hold back at all. I mean, I think she's threatened to smack the kids many times in front of people. And she's just saying it for theatrics. But people, you know, they're like looking over at us like, whoa, you know, it's, you know, so, but listen, she's a passionate woman. Okay. She's also threatened to smack around some offensive linemen every now and then if they don't protect me when I get in a fight. So,
well, I think she got a Twitter ban for that. We can't have her on social media anymore.
This is a fact now. Melissa Whitworth has called 1-800-angry fan or whatever it is.
That's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day.
But that's a good one, though. That's
a
good
really, really good one. We'll share that one another time. But yeah, man, Parenting 101, baby. We did it. It was a good week for our parenting moments. You know, it's okay if they rub outside the shorts and, you know what, eat that chicken finger and throw up. So
puke and rally. I mean, he's learning for college. He's do the little puke and rally there, Jake. We're raising tough kids.
Follow our example, people.